I'm pretty excited. You guys have been pretty patient while I've been working on this Vulcan project. I finished up the flywheel cage for this, so we'll be wiring this soon. But before I did any wiring, I wanted to work on the other 3D printed piece, which was a switch cage for this really small Vulcan handle that I could have a 2-stage trigger in. One to rev up the flywheels and the other switch to actually rotate the chain and fire it. There are some existing mods that put the rev switch in the handle on it, but I wanted it all to happen within the trigger. So I modeled this in Fusion, did a couple test prints, and here we have this 2-stage trigger. Click, click, and it works pretty great. And it just barely fits in here. And with a healthy amount of dremeling, it fits like a glove. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I love a 2-stage trigger. I thought about doing this a bunch of different ways, but in the end, inspiration came from the Gauntlet XL that Marcus at Foam Blasted and I worked on. This trigger switch works very, very similarly, except this uses bigger, beefier switches, and this one uses sub-micro switches. This also isn't all enclosed because it's meant to be inside the blaster, whereas this was an external piece. The next video you see on this should have everything all working, and then the mod guide will be soon after that, which should be a lot easier to do with these new parts.